In the waning months of a cruel winter, in the year 1609, there stood in trembling ruin the outpost of Jamestown, ravaged by hunger. The colony rotted from within, roots withered, rats vanished, hunger gnawed through reason. They named it the starving time. Some turned to prayer, others turned on each other, and one girl was simply gone. No name in the record, or face remembered. She passed in silence and was forgotten. As history turned its head, the parchment remained blank. Only the bones would tell what was done. This girl, no more than 15, spoke of mortal horror. There was no burial, no memory etched into earth or mind. Some were laid to rest and marked in stone. But not her. She was instead hidden, pressed beneath the boards, buried where the light could not reach. The cellar kept its silence. The walls did not speak. The floor groaned, but told no tale. Yet still, the earth remembered. And when the soil was broken, it spoke not with words, but with bone. They found her beneath the floorboards, skull cloven, bones butchered like game. A child not buried, but hidden. History calls it necessity, but the wind through the ruins tells it plain. It was hunger, and it was choice. In 2012, the forensic team at the Smithsonian's Museum of Natural History began their investigation. There was a sharp impact to the forehead, one blow, likely with a cleaver or hatchet. Cut marks trace along the jaw, the cheekbone, behind the ears. Skin was removed, and muscle was taken. The incisions are consistent with butchery, not clumsy, not haphazard. Someone knew where to cut. Her injuries were analyzed and cataloged. The files were updated, and the record kept. But the hunger did not end with her. Nearly 400 souls entered the fort that season. By spring, only 60 remained. They ate dogs, rats, serpents, the leather from their shoes, even the dead, and then the living. George Percy, who governed the colony, wrote of a hunger so desperate it drove men to the graves. He spoke what others feared to say. Some were enforced to dig up corpses out of graves and to eat them. This is the cost of survival. They did what necessity demanded. Beneath cold beams and barren rafters, they picked the flesh from lifeless limbs. They worked with ruin, with rust, with rot. They boiled leather into broth and tore marrow from the dead, feeding the living with the silence that followed. A silence unbroken, until it revealed the disintegration of the very fiber that makes us human. A silence that exposed the beast beneath civility, summoned by death's pale breath. And as for the girl, her features were restored through forensic reconstruction. Bone to flesh, data to face. They never knew her name, but they called her Jane. Hers is the face of mortality, glaring back through time, a grim token of what famine may make of man. We are, all of us, human, and when hunger gnaws loud enough, even the virtuous may answer.